All right. Can you all hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So my UPS has been my lifesaver. Seriously, I can't imagine doing classes without it. Okay. Mind mapping. All right. So whenever, you guys are very good at using mobile phones, right? If I ask you, if I don't know something, if I ask you, you will help me find it, right? You guys, the new generation has come to a level that is so good at using their thumbs, basically. Yeah. I mean, they are good with basically operating electronic devices. Okay. So when you see something important in your mobile phone, when you browse through the internet, maybe you are browsing through something, we saw a beautiful picture, maybe, yeah, or somebody, whatever. Yeah. What you will do is immediately you would take a screenshot, right? Screenshot is what you basically use every day on a regular basis. When you see something important, when you see something that's worth coming back or remembering or something, you would tend to take a screenshot. Even when we are writing notes on our board on a regular basis, you tend to take a screenshot thinking that it will be important. Okay. All right. Now you remember what you remember is basically you took a screenshot, but you don't remember anything that's in the screenshot, right? So, but mind mapping is something like that, I would say. But what you do is you create something like a screenshot. Okay. You create from scratch that everything that you need to remember on one page and basically store it in your memory like you store a screenshot in your mobile phone. Okay, so first you need to know the concept on how to use a mind map to make your studies easier. When you don't understand how you can make life easy using a mind map, you will feel so bored or you will feel kind of this is not important and stuff like that. Okay, but I will show you how important it is. I will show you how easy it is to make a mind map. Okay, so there are a few things that you need to know when making a mind map, right? A mind map is like you can say a tree, or you can also say like it's a town with a center. Yeah, this is Colombo. Okay, this Colombo city center, CCC. Colombo city center is a shopping mall, but here we are talking about the real center in Colombo. Okay, right? Let's say suppose this is the Colombo city center, not the shopping mall, the actual city center. Okay, you have roads basically. Yeah, going here and there. Now, for example, this road is the Avisavella road. Okay, where you see Nugegoda, Homagama, Paduk, Avisavella, this road. And this is, you can say, the Puttalam road, the Chilav road, Halawata, Colombo, Puttalam, Colombo road. Yeah. So going a little here, you have the Kandy road like this. Okay. And here, this is the Gaul road. Okay. Gaul, Matara, Hambantur, you want to go there, you can go there. Right. So these are like the four main roads surrounding Colombo. This is the beach. The port city is here, right? The next important thing. Okay. All right. So here we are talking about a concept like that. Colombo being the most important thing. And the next important things like, the main roads, okay, that goes to main cities. Now this road falls to Kandy. This road goes to Avisavel. From Avisavel, you can go further, like Ratnapura. If you want to go like to other places like Balangoda, Ratnapura, you can go from there. You want to go to Gaul, you can take this road. From there, you can go somewhere else. And if you want to go to Chilavu or Puttalam, you can take this road. So this mind map is a concept like that, where the most important thing comes in the middle, and basically the next important things comes around it, and then it gets divided like a tree or like a branch. Like you can even substitute that to a tree. Okay, the tree, this is the trunk of the tree, that's the most important thing. Then the trunk gets divided to branches, the branches into stems and the leaves and stuff like that. Okay, like that. A mind map, you can substitute, you can compare a mind map to different concepts like this. You can think about a town, you can think about a tree, you can think about a spider web if you like, think of a spider web where the spider is in the middle and the web is like this, you know, yeah, like that. Okay, so mind mapping is a concept like that, where basically what happens here is you refer to so much information. It can be in a book, or it can be a tutor, it can be a set of short notes, whatever it is. You refer to a set of information, a lot of them, basically, let's say 10 pages, 20 pages of information, one full unit, for example, right? And then bring a whole summary of that thing into one page and make that page your screenshot, store it in your memory. Now, what is easy? You tell me, remembering 20 pages worth of information, or bringing all of them to one page, summarizing it, making something that's very attractive and readable in one page, very short, very sweet, and storing it in the memory. What is easy? You tell me. Yeah, what's easier? Yeah, reading 20 pages.
One page.
Bringing it to a one page.
Yeah, bring it to one page. This is what we are going to do. So what we can do, let me tell you what we can do. I can bring the whole history syllabus, not everything. Okay, I mean, you don't need everything in the book, but the most important thing that you have to remember, and you tend to forget, you know, you bring all those to one page. Okay, this is what you do. You first understand the concept and the importance. So I can similarly bring the whole history grade 10 book to one page. Okay, I can do that. Like the most important things that I can remember, I have to remember, I think that's important to remember. I can bring the whole grade 11 book to one page. I can bring one unit from grade 10 to one page, right? Like sources of studying history, I can bring it to one page. Ancient settlements, I can bring it to one page. Okay, evolution of political power in Sri Lanka, I can bring it to one page, like that. So normally we use mind mapping to summarize everything, all the important points into one page. Okay, now what happens here is the information that we put in the mind map works as a key to open the doors to other information. So basically, when you know a concept, you remember the other stuff that is hidden inside it. Okay, but that will be the key. So what you do is you make a mind map, you try to remember everything that you have to remember, and it will be easy to retrieve. Now, retrieving is the most challenging thing. Okay, when you go to the exam, you should basically remember what you studied within a very short period of time, because you can't take, you know, your own time to basically retrieve your memory. So you have very less time. So it's very important to organize your memory, you know, properly. Using mind map is one of the very best techniques that you can use to organize your memory properly. Okay, so now let's make a mind map to basically understand this concept better. Just make one first and see. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose grade 10 lesson number 2. Okay, ancient settlements. All right, now I chose this one. Now the beauty of this mind mapping technique is, you know, the beauty of this, when you master this technique, you don't have to read the book and make the mind map. Okay, this is the beautiful thing. This is how I do it. When I want to learn something, I don't even read the text. What I do is I take the paper first and I make the mind map. While I make the mind map, I read it. So by the time I finish reading it, I have completed my mind map also. So, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So the beauty of this I have mastered is you don't even need to read the textbook to make a mind map. I have been using this for 15 years today. This is not a new concept to me. So what I have mastered is this technique. I'm sharing with you free of charge, right? I'm sharing with you this technique I have mastered, that even without reading the book, I can make a mind map. While reading the book, I basically make the mind map. Okay. Some people suggest that you should read it and then come back. No, not required. You can do that, no issues. But there are shortcuts as well. I mean, when you master this, initially you might not be able to do it, but when you make like a 10-15 mind maps, you will fall on track. Maybe you might even discover new things that I didn't discover. Okay, so it comes with practice, right? What I do is ancient settlements. Okay, then I'm going to take the book and show you. Like I'm going to do it with you. Okay, I can do it alone, but it's better we go together, right? So I'm going to take the book here to my hand. Okay, here's the grade 10 book. So I'm going to turn it to, now I'm going to make a mind map with you. Okay, I'm going to turn to page number 10. We have ancient settlements, right? Are you all following me? Can you all do the same, please? Yeah. Now this technique can be used not only in history, but in all your other subjects as well. Okay. Let it be religion, let it be health, BS, business studies, science, anything. Okay. Right. Are you with me? Page number 10, we have ancient settlements. Now I'm not reading the text yet. Okay. I'm not even reading it. I believe I don't need to, because I'm teaching you the shortcut. Okay, but you can do it in the long way, normal way. You read the book, you read the tute and come back, make this no issues. I'm teaching you by experience an easier method. Okay, if you find it easy, follow this method. If you find it difficult, no problem, go back to the basics. Do it in the traditional way, that is read the book and come back and make the mind map. Okay, all right. You know what's a map? Map is basically something that you use to locate something that you don't know. That's why you have a map, right? So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to basically help you memorize things that will be very difficult for you to memorize otherwise. Okay, this is what we are doing with a mind map. Now I see 2.1 here. Can you see in page number 10, 2.1? Yeah. So that is a main subtopic. Now this is the topic that I'm going to talk about, ancient settlements. Okay, under this, like I showed you a tree, like I showed you the city and the main roads. Around this main topic, I'm going to line up the main subtopics. Like around the city center of Colombo, we lined up the main roads to main cities. Around the tree, we'll basically, drew all the main branches of the tree. Same like that, I'm coming here. This is the main topic that I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to line up the most important subtopics under this. Okay. Now I see a very important subtopic in page number 10. That is prehistoric era. Now I'm not going to write everything here. Okay. I'm going to write as little or as less number of words as possible. I'm going to keep it very short and sweet. I just need to give you the key. That's it. Opening the door, discovering the stuff is your job, right? This is only the key. This is just the key that will help you discover other things. I'm going to write prehistory or prehistoric era. This is, settlements in the present. Of course, we are talking about settlements. What else? We are not talking about burger and submarines, right? We are talking about settlements here. So why do you need to repeat it? Keep it short. Prehistoric era. Yeah. Then I'm not going to list anything from this one. Okay. I'm not going to go look for subtopics, subtopics and information. No. You can do that. No issues. But let me choose another, like a very easy way. Okay, I'm going to jump into 2.2. I'm going to look for 2.2. That is the next subtopic that I'm looking for. Proto-historic era. I found it in page number 19. Are you with me? Page number 19. Proto-historic era. Then I have another one that's that should be 2.3. Let's see if I have 2.3 somewhere. Yes, I have. Early history era. Did you all find it in page number 23, guys? Are you with me? Yeah. You guys are with me? All okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So now you can use different colors here. Don't use red color. We normally discourage people from using red color because it it's basically not good for your eyes, okay, because your eyes might get tired looking at red color. So apart from red color, you can use other colors, make it beautiful, put some decorations, highlight them, like put them inside boxes or circles or draw stuff like that, whatever you like. The middle one, you can highlight it with a highlighter pen, or you use whatever, the platinum or whatever you want to use, like to make it stand out from the rest. You can use bold letters or whatever it is. So when you take the mind map, right in the middle is the topic that you are talking about. So ancient settlements is what we are talking about right now. Okay, so here, look, it's very easy to line up the subtopics around this. Now we'll come to subtopics. Okay, prehistoric era. What are we talking about when it comes to subtopics? Go to page number 10 again, right? Page number 10. We have a few subtopics we can talk about. The first one, we have expansion of settlements. Okay, let's write it here. Expansion. I'm going to write only expansion. Now, don't make these arrows very long, okay? Yeah, don't make it very long because you will run out of space. If you have to use an A3 paper, go ahead, do it, no issues. You can fold it and put it in the folder, okay? And everybody, for the record, you should have a separate folder for your history subject, right? All your mind maps, the short notes, everything will go inside that folder, okay? All right, so here I see expansion. I'm going to write like that, expansion. Okay, and I can write so many subtopics under this, but I won't write everything. I don't have to write everything. Different climate zones, do you need to write it? If you can remember the climate zones, no need to write that. Okay, you decide. Time periods, again, key features of the settlements, lifestyle. Okay, food style, lifestyle, important. Okay, and key features, yes, important. Time periods, you can combine that with key features of the settlements and write. Okay, so lifestyle, food style, I will write some here for you. Lifestyle, food style. You can line them up like this. Okay, all right, then what else? Rituals. Nature of the physical body, if you can remember, is fine, no issues. No need to write everything. Try to basically write the things that you feel like is very important and you tend to forget. Okay, you tend to forget normally. Don't try to write everything because it's not possible. It's not practical as well. That's not the purpose of making a mind map. Making a mind map like basically is to help you remember certain things that are very difficult to remember. Okay, nothing else. Not to basically, it's not a photocopy of the whole book, right? So I'm writing here rituals. You can write anywhere you like, no issues. You can take prehistoric era here. Prehistoric era can be taken here. You're going to go clockwise, you can write like that. No issue. Okay, I just chose, because it's easy to learn this way, right? Then food style, you talk about that. Now, look, this is the topic. Here we go. This is the topic. This is the subtopic. Basically, the main topic under the topic that we are discussing. Subtopic. Then this is the subtopic. Okay. Now, still we haven't gotten to the information. We didn't get to the information yet. We are trying to organize the things only still. Okay. So now you pick food style. Now you can read food style. If you pick that. If you want to do lifestyle, no problem, do it. If you want to do rituals, do it. Okay. Food style, and under 3 points maximum, line up the most important stuff under food style. Okay. Here I'm gonna line them up short and sweet, right? Keep it very short. Okay. Hunted. Buffaloes. 3 animals, for example. Okay. Then loved eating snails. Wild breadfruit. Plantain. For starch. Sorry, I'm just running out of space, so I have to kind of, go here and there a little bit. You can write it beautifully, okay? Yeah. Just like that, to get you an idea, right? You got it now, how to write these things? Yeah. Now that is actually the information you have to remember. Now, I completed this for you, one part. Okay. Now see what happens here is you're basically lining up everything in order. Basically, you know what is ancient settlements. Under that, there is prehistoric era. Under that, the lifestyle of prehistoric man. Under that, you try to remember these 3 points. Now, if somebody asks you to write with reference to 3 factors, explain the lifestyle or food style of prehistoric man, you can write. Okay, because you know only these things. That's enough for you to make a big paragraph, okay, out of it, right? So these are called the keywords, basically the key points. You remember the key points, that's it. So what you do is you prepare this mind map in a very short way, in a very summarized way, and you try to remember, like it will be like a screenshot, okay, in your memory. Whether you try it or not, when you make this mind map, it will go to your memory. Okay, whether you basically try to remember or not, it will automatically go, okay? But once you have completed this mind map, look at it. Take a screenshot with your eyes, okay? Yeah, look at it, okay? I have done this, I have written ancient settlements, okay? Prehistoric era, food style, I have written this, lifestyle, I have written that, expansion, okay? Protohistoric era, I have lifestyle, I have technology, I have that, this, okay? Early historic era, I have the expansion of settlements and blah, blah. That's it, okay? You're going to look at it. That's it. In the exam, what I'm going to do is, when you see the question, just basically you're going to close your eyes and you're going to recall your mind map, which is basically in the form of the screenshot. So you see, okay, I have this, okay, I'm the one who wrote this, right? So you can imagine, because you are the one who made this, right? So it will come into your head. Okay, I wrote ancient settlements, I remember I wrote this, I wrote that, blah, blah. Okay, this is the answer. You take it, with your, basically it's like retrieving something from your hard drive in the computer and writing it. Okay. So when you know what you are doing, basically, when you learn something with a purpose, everything else becomes very easy. So I believe you understood this. If you have any questions, please ask now. You can complete a mind map like this and send me as homework, right? That will be your activity. You can choose any topic you like, right? Any topic you like from grade 10 history, from grade 11 history, no issues. You can do one and send me so that I can give you real feedback, okay? How you can improve on certain things. But the basics. Don't make it very long. Keep the arrows short. Use colors, but not red color. Write only the keywords. Don't try to write sentences. Write phrases or words, okay? Write words and phrases, not sentences. Writing sentences will basically make it look like very crowded, very congested, so many words and blah, blah. That means the purpose of the mind map is lost. Okay, the real objectives will not be achieved. You won't get the real results. Okay, so because of that, I want you guys to objectively look at this like in a very simple way. So I didn't even read most of the things when I'm making this. So what you do is, while you read the book, you can make the mind map. So this is the best way to take short notes. Okay, not like, some people basically, especially our girls, one day I still remember when I wanted to do, when I was studying for my O-levels, I had this beautiful friend, the girl. So she's studying really well. So we were very good friends. So I went to her and I asked, can you give me a short notebook? Yeah, she gave a small book, right? Like this size. Okay. Yeah. She gave me a small notebook. Okay, you can have it, no problem. I'm not doing I remember like religion or history or something. So I'm not studying history these days, so you can have it. History and social studies we had. So then I took it home. Okay, very happy. Yeah. So I can also copy the short notes. I started opening that. Basically, what she has done is she has written the whole book in small letters, small letters that you need a microscope to basically read. Yeah, that is not short notes. Okay. Then I realized, okay, this is not my thing. She's a good friend, but she can't teach me how to take short notes. Okay. I'd rather have our friendship. other than copying her work. So, okay, madam, you can have your short notebook. Thank you so much. I returned it next day. I'm going to do it my way. So I started taking short notes in a better way. Yeah, this is what I did. So short notes is not writing the whole book in small letters. Okay, like many people do. It's completely a different concept. Yeah. Any questions from this? Please ask now. You haven't got a grade 10 book? Are you serious? Do you have a broomstick or something? Yeah. Bring it when you come to meet me, okay? I might need it. Yeah. Broomstick. Yeah. I might need to use it. Go find one. I think it's already there in our Google Drive. Is it? Okay, I will upload it. I have the electronic versions. I'll upload. Yeah, take a photocopy. Yeah. Any questions about mind map? Can we try one like today? At least half of it. Can you guys, try pick a lesson, try to make one like 2-3 points like this. I mean, at least half of it and send me so that I can check if you can really get through this. Okay. Okay. How to study for the MCQ paper? We can't really study for the MCQ paper. The only way to study for the MCQ paper is to read the whole book and also the tudes, obviously. Basically, when you read it, you have to understand it. Read it so that kind of, while you read it, you understand the concepts. So when you understand the concepts, whenever there's an MCQ, there will be answers. No? Yeah, there will be answers. So when you see the answers, you will remember the answer. You will be able to pick the best answer. The most important thing here is you have to think like, the person who's making the paper. When I was working for the airline, we had this training called aviation security training. Okay. So we are trained on, how to basically identify suspected bags and baggage. The airport is a very heavily guarded area. It's a very secured area. A lot of regulations are in place. So I worked in an airport for a very long time. So we were trained regularly on those things, how to basically look for suspicious baggages, if there's any phone call coming from a terrorist or things like that. One of the main things that the instructors taught us, basically the instructors who taught us about these things were army officers, CID, anti-terrorism units, they were hired by the airline to teach us those. Okay. So, but I remember still, one of my instructor, he used to tell me, okay, if you want to catch terrorists, you have to think like a terrorist. Okay. This is a very important concept that you need to remember. If you want to be a policeman, you have to think like a thief. Then only you can apprehend thieves, right? You have to think like thieves, right? Like that, they're trained to do that. So basically the anti-terrorism unit in the police, they are trained like terrorists. Basically how terrorists think, where do I keep the bomb and this stuff, they are trained. The policemen are trained, so they can easily go, the drug, basically the drug, how to apprehend drugs, drug addicts and everything. The policemen, they are trained how these drug addicts think, where do they hide their drugs, they know everything. Same like that, you can use your smart brain a little bit. So when you look at the book, you feel bored at some points, you feel like it's not important. Certain areas are not important. So read them very carefully. Why? Because the person who's making the paper also knows that you are getting bored at this point. He will also think like you when making the paper. Okay. And he will be waiting to basically identify the mistakes that you will do when you study. And he will use that mistake to make an MCQ out of it. Okay. All right. So the first thing you have to do is read the book like your examiner. Think like the examiner. Think like the person who's making the paper. Right. And think like, okay, you might take a question from this area. Think like that. Be a little smart. Okay. It's a smart world, right? You have the smartphones, your smart houses now. Everything is smart. Why are you not smart? Yeah, that's the question. So use your smart brain a little bit. and get through this. Okay, I can also do it for you. Like I'm also trying my best every day. Every single day I want to do better than yesterday. So yeah, we will do some good predictions, right? Like we did this year, next day also. Okay. Waking up early. Right. The key to waking up early is to going to bed early. That's the main thing. You go to bed after 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, don't expect to wake up early. Okay. Body needs rest. So make sure you get some sleep, especially after 10:30 in the night. You go to bed. Okay. Don't stay up till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Right. Go to bed at 10:30, maximum 11 o'clock. So you'll be able to get up early. Do it like if you can't, if you find it very difficult to wake up early, get somebody to wake you up for a week or two continuously. After that, it becomes a practice. It will become your practice. Nobody will need to wake you up. You will automatically wake up. But the key to waking up early is to go into bed early. Okay, if you don't go to bed early, don't expect to wake up early unless there's something that's really motivating. I know studies are not motivating you so much, you know. Yeah, but let's say you're going on a trip tomorrow. Yeah, or you have a match, or you have something very interesting tomorrow, you'll wake up, right? Yeah, nobody needs to wake you up. You don't need an alarm. You won't even go to sleep, right? That really motivates you. Okay, you're going to earlier tomorrow. Yeah. Wake up at 4 o'clock, no problem. You'll be waking up at 3 o'clock. That's how it is, you know. That's how it is. I mean, it's very difficult to get motivated. Keep your motivation, but make it a habit to get motivated every day. Think about your big dreams, like I'm saying always. And motivation has to come from you. Follow great people like me. Okay. Yeah. Follow great people who achieved many things in life. You know, make it a habit. Engage in religious activities before you go to bed. Do some meditation, do some religious activities, you know. Go to bed peacefully, you have a good night's sleep. When you have quality in your sleep, you will wake up early. It will be easy for you to wake up early. Try to minimize your distractions. Tell your little brother or sister not to shout when you're sleeping, especially. Yeah, tell your neighbors that you are doing O levels this year. Get their support as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no, there. Hadik, are you okay? All right. Any other questions? Yeah, everything is smart now except you. Yes, correct. Exactly. Even I am a smart teacher, but you're not a smart student, you know. I mean, I had a big bunch of smart students, you know, last year. And I believe you guys also will be smart by the end of this year when the exam is getting closer, because, you know, sharing tips and tricks like this will only make you smart. Okay with it. It is not important to remember the years. Okay. A very good question you asked, Canon. You know, we don't expect you to remember the years, okay, which the kings ruled. No. Guys are very bad with numbers, right? Especially, yeah. I mean, look at the maths results in Sri Lanka. You know, how many students pass? I mean, many students pass, but how many of them get A passes? Okay, generally, students or people are not good with numbers, but I'm good with numbers, right? But my wife is not, for example, the best example, right? So I remember phone numbers, birthdays, and stuff like that easily. My wife doesn't. Okay, seriously, I hope she's not listening. Yeah, otherwise there's a big problem. But I mean, two people, they're different from each other. So same like that, no five fingers are the same, right? I mean, same like that. We do not expect you to remember the years, but we expect you to remember the order. For example, you have to remember that King Pandukabe ruled before Devanam Piyatissa. You have to remember the order. King Dutugamnu ruled before King Parakramabahu. Like that. Okay, you should remember the order, but not the years. Yeah, the events, yes. Again, when you study in order, Bhute, like I said, you know, making the mind map maybe studying the book, studying the textbook, studying the tudes, everything is in order. Yeah. So what you do is you try to remember everything in order. No need to remember the years. So when you feel like you are forgetting something, you're forgetting the order, make a short note. Make a note out of the significant events, paste it on your wall. Okay. Let's say, for example, significant events that took place under the Portuguese. Make a list, paste it on the wall. Important kings who ruled Sri Lanka or Anuradhapura kingdom, make a list, paste it on the wall. So when you look at it for a few times, you'll be fine with it. Okay. My school, I went to 3 schools. That's how all the experience is coming out of. For grade 1, I went to President's College in Homagam. I got through my scholarship exams, grade 5. And I got Ashoka Vidyalaya in Colombo for my grade 6 O-levels, up to O-levels. So Ashoka Vidyalaya was the school that I did my O-levels in. And I got 8 A passes for my O-levels. So I always wanted to go to DS Senanaya College. Unfortunately, I couldn't go because I didn't score enough in my scholarship exam. DS Senanaya College, it was 145 marks. You know, our scholarship exam was the most difficult one, grade 5. I got only 137. DS Senanaya College, they took from 145. So anyway, I missed it for my O-levels, but since I got 8 A passes for my O-levels, I was able to join DS Senanayaka College for my A-levels in Colombo. Yeah. I used to be a teacher at 3 schools, but right now, no. I'm not a teacher at a school because I'm focusing on my other stuff and so many things to focus on. So I've decided not to join a school again for teaching. Yeah. I think I had enough. Yeah. I'm not planning to join another school. Maybe if there's a good offer, I might consider. But there are many schools calling me, but I don't want to join. I'm done. I'm okay with tuition. I don't want to teach 6 hours continuously. It's very tiring and I can't have enough time on other activities, paper marking and these stuff. A lot of work involved. It's a full-time job, right? Full-time commitment. Even though you're working for 6 hours, sometimes bring work home. I'm not enjoying teaching at a school anymore, so I've decided to give it up. I'm okay with tuition. I didn't get an A pass for Sinhala. I was a little weak in Sinhala. I got a B pass for that. We had 10 subjects. I got 8 A passes, B for Sinhala and 1 S pass for arts. I was very bad at drawing. Yeah. So when I draw a flower, it looks like a garbage bin. That's what happened, basically. Anyway, any other questions for that? Everybody happy? Razlan, you okay? Razlan, I didn't see you for some time, right? Joining after some time, is it? Hansi, you okay with it? Hansi went grade 10, no? Any other questions, please ask. Can I have a few mind maps, please, tonight? Yeah, to check when you understand, if you understand this. Even when I go to an interview, even once I mastered this technique of making a mind map, when I even go to an interview, okay, if I want to go to a job interview, for example, what I do is I make a mind map, right? I make a mind map on how to basically prepare or basically what type of information I need to know about the company. When you go to an interview in a company, basically they might ask a lot of questions. What do you know about our company? So to answer that question, I normally make a mind map. Okay. So what do you know about a company? When that question comes up, I give them the mind map. Okay, this is what I have learned about your company, right? They look at it and they feel really happy. Most of them I remember. So mind mapping can be useful in many things in your life. Okay. Yeah. So not only studies, not only history, but also other subjects. Not only that, even when you go to university, trust me, you will learn this technique. Okay, they will recommend you that you use this technique in your studies when you go to university, because university A levels or university is completely different from what you are doing right now. Okay, it's like one Puta asked one day. So let's finish the session by basically telling this. After that, we'll go to a question and answer session if you have any questions. I was asking, what is the difference, Pute? What is the difference, sir, between O levels and A levels? Okay, now we are doing O levels now. Yeah. So what is the difference between O levels and A levels? Okay, O levels is a 2-year course. Okay, 2 years. Grade 10 and 11, you will be learning a lot of things. For example, maths or science. You will learn so many things in 2 years, right? That's O levels. Okay. Then what is A levels? Okay, everything you learned in 2 years will be covered in 2 minutes in A levels. And the rest will be A levels. That means you are studying O levels, you are studying so many things in maths for 2 years in O levels. In A level class, in that maths lesson, for example, if you are taking math subject to your A levels, combined maths, applied, pure, or further maths, higher maths, whatever, within 2 minutes, you will cover everything you learned for 2 years. So there won't be time to repeat and stuff like that. That's the difference. So you can imagine, right? University is completely different from A levels. Okay. All right. So to understand these concepts better, use tools like mind mapping, making short notes, stuff like that, learning fast, reading fast, like we discussed last week. We discussed a few tips on how to read fast. You have to master all these things. When you master them now itself, it's easy for you to get through O levels, get through your A levels and university, whatever it is. Okay. I know some students who finished their studies with 3-4 months for O levels, 3-4 months to spare for O levels, started studying A levels. While studying A levels, they are doing O levels. Okay, there are students like that who are very fast learners. Okay, who finish studying for their O levels, like by October, by maybe August, September, right? They finished studying. They started their A levels, and they just wait for the exam date and then just go and sit for it. There are talented students like that. What they have done, if you are not ready, if you are not like that, what they have done is basically they have learned how to learn fast, how to learn properly and how to learn fast. That's the only difference. Okay, nothing else. You also can do it. Yeah. Freedom in life. Huh. What freedom? You want freedom in life. Freedom is, how to answer that question? Good question. Let me put it this way. Basically, the day that you change your thinking, yeah, will be the day that you are or you will become free. Yeah. Basically, how you feel free is when you love what you are doing. For example, I'm teaching you right now, I'm enjoying it. I'm very happy doing this. So I'm free. When you wake up in the morning, when you want to go to work, you're like, oh my God, another day, Monday. Okay, you don't want to go to school. Oh, Monday. Oh God, 5 days of school. Because you are not enjoying it, you are not free. The moment you start enjoying your life and everything you do in your life will be the day you become free. Yeah. When you enjoy your job, when you enjoy your life, when you enjoy your friends, when you enjoy your company with your friends, with your relationships, that day will be your day of freedom. Yeah. So try to achieve that. Okay. Yeah. Any questions? Good thing you asked this. I will tell you a story. Okay. Before that, do you have any questions for that? Anybody? Oh, this class is so lethargic. Okay, I have to accept that. Now, this is the second day we are meeting. So the number of questions that I am hearing from you is very, very less. Let's bring some questions. Let's open your senses for thinking. Okay. And basically share some thoughts in the class. Okay. It will be okay with time. Yeah. I can't expect A levels or university level stuff from you guys. You're still O levels now. So it's okay. Take your time. We'll slowly improve. Yeah. You have any questions? Danul, are you okay? Danul, you joined late. Danul, you were there, right? The hum was there from the beginning. Who's in the petrol queue? He didn't come. Okay. Another petrol queue, gas queue. Okay. You were talking about freedom, right? So there was a guy, okay, in a village, right? This is a village. There was a big tank or lake, you can say, like that. Okay. This guy is a very poor guy who goes on fishing. Fishing is his livelihood, okay? Basically, he catches a few fish every day, comes home, prepares it, eats it, and goes to sleep. He's very happy now. Okay, he's very happy. Now a businessman came to this village, okay, on a trip. The businessman, he was relaxing, you know, near the, let's say, the bund of the tank or lake. And he met this guy who's living freely and very happy. And he was watching him. Okay, you're very good. Now the businessman started telling, you're very good at catching fish. He said, yes, I have, like, you know, I've been doing this for like 20 years. So I'm very good at catching fish. Whenever I put the bait in the water, basically, you know, you take it out with a fish. That's it, the fishing rod, you know, it's like, I'm blessed. Okay, you know what? You can be a better person than this. Like, he asked, how? You can, like, I see you are catching only 2-3 fish per day, right? So you can double it. Basically, you can spend like half an hour more and catch like a 10-15 fish. And you can sell the extra, right? You can sell the extra fish that you caught in the market. You can have 2 for yourself. You can sell the extra fish that you catch. Just work 1 hour extra, right? Simple, no? He's relaxing. He's got time to spare. Sell it in the market, make some money for yourself. Then the poor man started asking, then what happens then? Then you can basically hire somebody and you can teach him how you catch fish. Basically, you can catch like 100 fish. Then basically you can have your own shop to sell fish. Basically, you can earn a lot of money. Then this poor man started asking, then you can buy a boat, right? You can buy a ship like I have 7 ships. So you can buy a ship, you can, you know, set sail in the ship, you can catch hell a lot of fish, right? Basically, the fish that's there in the whole world. You can become super rich like me. I'm a billionaire. So you can be super rich like that. The billionaire was telling him how to be rich. And the poor man was listening, okay. Then what happens then? Then you can relax. Who said? The billionaire said. Then the poor man said, even now I'm relaxing. Right? Is it very difficult to relax? Like you said, you know, I had to work like 20 years to relax. To be a billionaire, then relax. Even now I am relaxing without all your work, right? So it's about how you think freedom, you know, the definition that you give to freedom, how you think about your life. Okay, when you are happy with what you have, that's freedom. Okay, I mean, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't achieve anything. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be a millionaire or billionaire. No, you have to achieve what you like achieving. Okay, but if you are happy with what you have, that's it. That's the freedom that you are talking about. So enjoy every moment in your life, whether it gives you money or whether it gives you so many problems, right? Just learn to enjoy and live the life. Okay with it. All right, we'll see you then with another support session like this in a couple of weeks. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Grade 10s, see you tomorrow. Grade 11s also, see you tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, we have our regular classes. Okay, God bless you until then. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Take care.
sir.
Thank
God
you,
bless
sir.
you. Good
You,
night.
man.